Hello Earthlings, today I'll be showing you guys on how to set up, optimize and play Princess Peach Showtime into your PC. So this game is actually a Nintendo Switch game, but you can now run this game perfectly into your PC. So be sure to follow all the steps that I'll be showing you here. So the files that you need, guys, are the three files that I highlighted here in my desktop, and you will also need to have them, okay, to be installed in an application called Yuzu Emulator. So for those who don't know, you will need to have Yuzu Emulator installed into your PC. Yuzu Emulator is a Nintendo Switch emulator. It can play any Switch games into your PC as long as you have all these files here installed in Yuzu Emulator. Without these files, Yuzu Emulator is useless and will not be able to play any Switch games. So I'm just going to minimize this first, and I'm just going to teach you where to get Yuzu Emulator officially. So go ahead, open a web browser. Here I am in the Firefox, and I'm just gonna type in the Google search Yuzu Emulator and hit search, and the first result is yuzuemulator.org, and that is their official website. So be sure to click on that and then go into the download button here, and there are three devices wherein you can play Yuzu Emulator: in Android, Linux, Windows system, Linux system, and an Android system. So I'm just going to go to the Android section first. So if you have a powerful Android 11 mobile device or higher, then you'll be able to play Switch games on it. So just click on the download for Android button here so that you'll be redirected into Google Play. Now, if you are in Linux, go to the Linux section, click on that tab, and then click on download for Linux 64 version to download the latest build of Yuzu Emulator for Linux. And for those who are in Windows, just like me, just click on the Windows tab here and click on download for Windows 64 button here to download the latest build of Yuzu Emulator. So since I have installed the latest build of Yuzu Emulator into my PC, so I'm just gonna skip on this part because the download and installation process for this is really easy to do. It's really straightforward and that anyone can do this. So go ahead, click on it. Download it now and install it into your PC now. So I'm just going to minimize this, and I'm just going to assume that you have already installed the latest build of Yuzu Emulator. So as of recording this video tutorial, the latest build of Yuzu Emulator public build is version 1733. So we will need to have these files that I've highlighted in my desktop to be installed in Yuzu Emulator now, so that Yuzu Emulator will be able to run Switch games. So what are these files? These files are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. Both should be in version 17.0.1 in order for it to run and play Princess Peach Showtime and all of the previously released Switch games. And the Princess Peach Showtime should be in XCI file format or NSB file format so that Yuzu Emulator will be able to detect and play that game. Now, if you're asking me on how to get the game and the files that are needed to be installed in Yuzu Emulator, to do that is that the most legal way to do that is that you own a Nintendo Switch console, and that Nintendo Switch console is fully modded and have installed a custom firmware in it. So once you have installed a custom firmware in it, all you have to do is just look for the keys and the firmware file of the Switch, because you have now access into the system files of the Switch. So in order for you to get the game, there's no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally. Own the physical copy of the game, purchase it into a physical store, and once you have done that, then you can now legally digitally back up that game into an XCI file format or NSB file format, just like mine here. So for those who don't own a Nintendo Switch and want to play this game but don't own a Switch console and don't know where to get all these files, all you have to do, guys, is just to scan this QR code that I have put in the screen into your QR code reader into your mobile phone, and once you've done that, you'll be redirected to the page wherein you can see and get a copy of all the files that I have highlighted here in my desktop. So be sure to check out the entirety of the website so that you'll get the keys and the firmware file of the Switch and the Princess Peach Showtime XCI file format. So I'm just going to assume that you have done that and that you have a copy of it into your desktop. Then it's time to install them into your PC. So to install them, just go to Yuzu Emulator again, open it, and then go click File and open Yuzu folder here. The next step to do is just open the keys folder, then open the keys zip file in the desktop, and just copy the product keys and title keys inside, copy and paste or drag and drop them into this folder here. If this is your first installation, then this folder should be empty. So I'm just going to close on that. Then the next step is to install the firmware file of the Switch. Again, go to File, go to Open Use Folder, and then locate NAND folder. Open that folder, go to System folder, contents folder, registered folder, and then open the firmware file in the desktop. Select all the files inside, copy and paste them into this folder here. And again, this is your first installation, so this folder should be empty. This will copy all of the firmware file of the Switch now into your Yuzu emulator so that it will function as a Nintendo Switch into your PC. Once you have done this, just close it then. You will know the installation is successful because your Switch games will now be detected and their game icons will be shown. So if it will be shown, and if you see a game does not have a game icon, that means that you're using an outdated firmware or an outdated key. So be sure to only follow the QR code that we put on the screen to get the latest files for you to play Princess Peach Showtime in Yuzu emulator. Now, the next step is to optimize your Yuzu emulator so that there'll be no drifting, no crashes, no black screens in your playthrough. And to do this, just go to emulation, go to configure, and in this part, just be sure to pause the video and copy every setting that you see here. So these are my settings for the general tab. In system setting, in the system section, you could change the language, region, time zone, device name to whatever you like, but in the core section, it should remain as it is and do not change the settings here. In CPU, set to auto. In graphics, I have chosen Vulkan API because this is the best setting to play Princess Peach Showtime. And be sure to pause the video here and copy every setting you see here. My resolution scale, by the way, is in 2x resolution so that the game will look much sharper and much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. But if your PC can't handle that, then just revert back into 1x resolution. But for me, 2x resolution is the best. Now I'm going to move to the advanced tab now. And again, pause the video again and copy every setting, every checkboxes you see here. And once you've done that, move to audio tab. And they are really simple settings here, so be sure to copy them. Then move to controls. I have connected, by the way, my Nintendo Switch Pro controller here, so if you have an Xbox or PlayStation controller, connect them into your PC now. And be sure to change the dead zone for both left and right sticks into 20% so that there'll be no drifting into your playthrough, so be sure to change that. Once done, hit OK. Congratulations, your Yuzu emulator is now capable of playing any Nintendo Switch games into your PC, such as Princess Peach Showtime and all the previously released Nintendo Switch games into your PC. So a little bit of a disclaimer, I won't be able to show you guys a gameplay of Princess Peach Showtime because we all know how strict Nintendo is, and if I showed you a gameplay that this game runs perfectly in Yuzu emulator into my PC, then my channel will be taken down and my videos will be taken down because that's how Nintendo is. They are really strict with their IPs, especially if you can emulate the games into your PC or into your Android phone. So, as long as you have followed all the steps that I've shown you guys, you'll be able to play this game with no issues at all. And you'll be able to get the necessary files to be installed into your Yuzu emulator, and you'll be able to optimize it by copying the settings that I've shown you. So, if you have some questions regarding the installation process of Princess Peach Showtime into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to answer all of them as fast as I can. So please do subscribe to my channel. That will help me out massively, and sorry that I can show you a gameplay because I don't want to get my YouTube channel to be banned and my account to be banned in Google. So I hope you guys understand on that part. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye for now.